Alright, guys. So, first off, I do want to start this off with thank you so much for all the support that everyone's given. I did not expect that video to do as good as it did. Like, that video did so much better than I ever thought it would have. I have almost 300 views, 33 likes, 10 comments, and 18 subscribers. You guys really don't know what that means to me. And I am so thankful for everybody who actually engaged with that video. So first, I do want to get a little deeper in a few of the things I did talk about, which I'm going to be straight up honest, I don't exactly know what all I talked about at this point. So, first off, the living situation with my mom is, like I said, it's not the best, and it's not the most ideal. Basically, she's living with somebody who is living in like it kind of looks like it would be a shed, but also like kind of like a house. Like it's not the cleanest, it's not the biggest, and the person she's living with does not really keep stuff clean. So that's kind of more so why I don't really like going over there, and why sometimes she doesn't want me to come over. But like I said, if me and her can go somewhere, or go anywhere but there, then I'll go over there. It's just more of a thing of I don't want to be in that type of place. Like, I mean, the guy, he's not that bad. It's just he doesn't really clean stuff a lot. Like right now, I don't clean stuff very much, but still, like with how that place gets sometimes, I wouldn't even let my room get that bad. So, today, and since I posted that video, has been somewhat alright. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure what all I talked about, so I'm kind of the type of person who, when I do finally feel like I can talk to somebody, I kind of go slow with it. I don't really just, throw a whole bunch of stuff out there. I'm more so the type to, kind of give a little bit and kind of watch how they react. Like, do they immediately take the other person's side? Do they immediately take my side? Do they ask questions on, based off what I said? So, I'm not sure if I said in the last video or not, but I don't trust my school counselor. Basically, my school has 4 counselors, 1 for each grade. At least I think it's 4. It might be 3, but technically, my grade counselor, I don't talk to anymore. Like, I tried to talk to her once, and I gave a little bit of what I was trying to get to, and she immediately took my dad's side. She didn't let me explain. She asked maybe 1 question, and I told her honestly, because I was still trying to get to my point of things, and she just immediately took my dad's side, in which, I was just like, okay, well, I obviously can't trust or talk to you, because you're just immediately taking someone's side without actually, asking a lot of questions or anything like that. So I just I don't really talk to her because of that. Like I said, I've contacted 988. I ended up getting a welfare check on me because of that, because of that, I haven't contacted them since then. I've thought about it like 2 times. I haven't ever contacted them because, it's what I was trying to avoid in the first place. I was trying to avoid getting police involved. I was trying to avoid letting my dad know, in which, well, that didn't work out. So I just kind of avoid I just kind of avoid talking to people, really. The only places I really talk to anybody on is like Discord and support servers and stuff like that. Like I said, I really don't know what to talk about in this video because I kind of went over everything in the last video. I mean, there is something else I could talk about. Basically, whenever my dad like goes out of the house, like he's going to somebody else's house or something, or he's going to like the store or anything, I've realized that as he's gone, I don't have to like really worry about anything until he's back, because I know while he's gone, he can't really bitch to me about stuff. He can't complain about things because he's not home to do that. And another thing is like I said, and something that somebody did kind of bring up is, obviously I feel like school is pointless. I feel like school is a waste of time and a waste of money. But obviously, you need to go to school, you need to get a diploma and all that crap, which obviously I'm trying to do, but it's not very easy with, how my grades are and, how many assignments I'm missing and all that stuff and other factors. So basically, like, whenever my dad's gone, I don't really have to like worry about him complaining. I don't have to worry about getting yelled at for stuff. It's just, I feel like I do a lot better when he's not here. Same as for when I don't have school. Because, like when we go on breaks or stuff like that. Obviously the first probably like 4 days can, kind of be the same of him being like, you need to do this and this over the break and all that stuff. And, I'm already basically like, just shut up, I don't really care type stuff. Now, obviously, I don't ever tell him that, because if I did, well, I probably wouldn't be making these videos, because he'd probably ground me. And then other stuff, like yesterday, or, the day before, I think it was yesterday, though, is my dad came into a room and I was supposed to be cleaning, which I was. After he came in here and did his little rampage of yelling and stuff like that, I was cleaning, and by pulling stuff out from against the walls and all that stuff, so I could just have it all in one area. To which he walked in and he was like, "Are you even cleaning this?" Because like it got worse. And I was like, yeah, I'm cleaning. I'm getting the stuff away from the walls, so it's not, so it's more in one space. Like, he just always jumps to conclusions. And then, like, with schoolwork, like, the only thing he believes is what the grade book says. If the grade book says I have this assignment missing, he just immediately gets set on that assignment's missing, he didn't do it, so I should punish him. Even if I'm like, I did it and stuff like that, he just doesn't care. Until that gets changed in the grade book, he is set on that I didn't do it, and that I just don't care. When I have a assignment, I have the paper copy of an assignment that has been graded, yet it is still marked as missing and a 0 in the grade book. Which the same type of thing has happened with another teacher. Assignment's been graded, but it's marked as missing and a 0. Which honestly, at this point, I'm getting fed up with these teachers not doing the only job they have. Their only job is to give students work, grade the work, and get it put in their grade book. So for now on, if an assignment's marked as missing is 0, even though I've already turned it in, I'm going to talk to that teacher one time. If that teacher keeps it as a 0 or whatever, or is like, yeah, I'll look at it and stuff like that, and doesn't look at it or anything, and if it doesn't get changed within like a week, which with school ending, I'm gonna make that like 2 days. If it's still as is, then I'm going to just go to the principal. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. My dad has cameras in the house. He has 2 cameras, one living room, one basement, and I just have the camera feed pulled up on my phone, and I saw him get up and move, so I was trying to make sure he wasn't coming down here. So, besides all this about my life and stuff like that, because I don't really know what else I can talk about that I haven't already talked about. So, like I said in the last video, should I make a Discord server for this? Like a support server and stuff like that, where people can talk to other people. Which, you know, obviously with that being said, I would need to, you know, have people who would volunteer to be like, you know, moderators and staff and all that stuff, in which, honestly, I probably need a little help with setting it up. Other than that, I don't really know what to talk about, and because, you know, I technically should be asleep by now, so I'm kind of taking a risk recording this video right now. Technically, my dad isn't even asleep, he's still up, like I said. I don't know how long he's going to be up for. Another thing is trigger warning. Is a few years ago, I started self-harm. It first started, I don't even know, I'm not even gonna say that actually. It started as, you know, something small, something that really couldn't do much, and then slowly it got to actual knives and stuff like that, and then it slowly got into razor blades. Which, the one thing is with me doing that, that meant that I couldn't really go anywhere like the YMCA or anything like that. Because obviously, if I did, then you know, the cuts and all that would be exposed, and people would see them. Now, if I didn't have to worry about my dad, then that obviously wouldn't be much of an issue. How in the world did I get down here? I did use an app to track it. And I think my longest time, probably my second longest time now, without doing that, was, I think, 28 or 30 days. Just recently, it's probably actually gotten up to like maybe 2-3 months. I haven't done it in a while. I have tried to I have fought it off so hard to not do it. mostly in fear of getting caught. Which, if I'm going to be honest, I'm very proud of myself for that, for not doing it. And also, I think I'm going to try to post more videos of me just playing on this world that I have, that I play in the background of all this. I think I'm going to try to post, when, you know, obviously I don't have very much to talk about. I'm probably going to try to just post videos of me playing this world, since, you know, I actually am getting somewhat far in it. But like I asked, if you guys want me to make like a support server, if you want me to make a Discord server for this, you know, for like supporting others and all that stuff, then please let me know in the comments. Because if you do, I will do it. Because I'm not the type to say that I'm going to do something and then I end up not doing it. I'm not the type to do that. Because I hate it when people do. I hate it when people say they're going to do something and they don't. Now, obviously, I have a lot of random stuff that comes up. So sometimes, you know, I can't do it right when I say I'm going to, but, you know, obviously I let them know that, hey, this came up or something like that, or I can't do it because of this. Like, if you guys want me to, please let me know. And if you've watched until the end of this video, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I hope all of you have a good day. And I hope tomorrow is a good day for me as well.